people think that it's ridiculous, but like once you actually look at both models and compare it to like reality, the globe just seems absolutely way more ridiculous in a stretch.
Right. It takes some imagination to give.
It takes some television and schooling to teach you,
but some imagination to believe that it is possible. Is to where a flat Earth you can kind of just picture on a desk somewhere as a flat plane. To envision and believe around Earth and the solar system and all that shit is happening all at the same time. It takes some
creative imagination.
Yes. Yeah. 100%.
Thank you. I agree.
Yeah.
Conspiracy theories and extreme misogyny are in danger of becoming mainstream.
Ends at the water's edge. Well, thank God they weren't around back in 1492. Imagine the hard time they've given Christopher Columbus. Voices on the right and left are working right now to breathe life into those old flat earth theories of protectionism. Columbus was an entrepreneur, and the risk he took 500 years ago continues to pay off abundantly today. And today we still have to combat the flat earth mentality, the mindset that urges us to barricade our borders against competition, to shut off the free exchange of food and machinery and skills and ideas.
But I don't have much patience for anyone who denies that this challenge is real. We don't have time for a meeting of the Flat Earth Society.
If I say that the world is round and someone else says it's flat, that's worth reporting. But you might also want to report on a bunch of scientific evidence that seems to support the notion that the world is round.
We're trying to move towards the future. They want to be stuck in the past. And we've heard this kind of thinking before. Let me tell you something. If some of these folks were around when Columbus set sail, they must have been founding members of the Flat Earth Society. They would not have believed that the world was round.
I'm the highest version of myself. I know I am that I am.
Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of the Godspeed Podcast. I am Joe.
And I am Dan.
Alrighty then.
And this is Godspeed.
Oh, nice. Let me see. I haven't seen it yet. Let me see. Nice.
Godspeed.
You made that?
You
made that?
I did not. I don't want to take credit for their work. But
I don't
know.
Whose work?
Godspeed brand. Apparently, it's a brand. Somebody named their clothing line after our podcast. Isn't that crazy?
I think that's a bunch of big old bullshit. We should be getting some royalties or something.
We're waiting for our checks. Godspeed.
Yeah, there you go. We're waiting for them. Send them.
Yeah. All these Happy Nuts checks aren't.
Oh God, here we go.
They're not paying all the bills we need them to pay.
Oh, well, you know, we don't have sponsorship with anybody, so it makes sense that they're not sending checks.
What are you eating there, buddy?
Jackfruit, baby.
You did what on the fruit?
Jackfruit.
Ew.
It's friggin' delicious. I found a giant one at this Asian mart.
Okay.
Yep. And organic watermelon. How about that?
How about that? Asians, they know about their fruits. They make a lot of them.
Huh?
Yeah. That's what I said.
I want to move out of America and go to one of those countries where they have the best fruits.
Yeah, dude. Let's fucking leave this place and live in Japanese. Let's move.
What does that even mean?
Let's move to Japanese. It'll be fun. It's got to be. It's got to be really easy to learn that language. Japan.
No, I want to move to like Costa Rica or something.
That's not. Okay. All right.
I said other country. I didn't say Asia.
Oh well, you're mistaken. Asians are the best.
Oh, well, I know. Your assistant's Asian.
Hey, they do good work.
Wow. Alrighty then.
Okay. What are we doing here?
Trying to wait for the racism to die off.
What's
of this
going on?
conversation.
No, what's going on with you lately, man? You're going to the Asian market. You found a jack-off fruit.
Nothing new, really. Staying with my dog. There's my dog.
You've been staying off the auction sites, or?
Yeah, I haven't gone on in a while.
It's good.
I don't need anything.
Yeah.
It was definitely a waste of money.
Yeah.
I have a pogo stick.
I tried it. You tried to get me to break my face on it. Remember?
Yeah, you did pretty good.
I did exceptionally well. Tell him.
Yeah,
Tell him.
It was great. So today we're not focused on one thing. We just have a bunch of different videos.
Okay.
There's questions before the videos, and you are required to answer the questions.
Okay.
After the videos.
Ask away, you son of a gun, you.
All right.
All
Here
right.
we go.
Okay. Love a good pop quiz.
I gotta start in this fucking opening.
Everything vibrates at a frequency, and if you know that frequency, you can control things. This is the model, and this is diagramming all the frequencies of the elements and what their vibrational frequencies are and the numbers that measure those frequencies. And they're all the numbers we get from looking at these ancient traditions that recur over and over and over again.
And so through this technology, they're able to move stones or cut stones or all the above?
All the above.
We call these transducers, which is just a fancy word for speakers. These speakers, they only work at one frequency, and this frequency is 40 kilohertz, which we shouldn't be able to hear. Only bats, dogs, and other animals should be able to hear 40 kilohertz. But because the ultrasound is so powerful, if we put some particles, they should be kept in midair with the power of sound. And all these things that they are just being like kept there with air, actually it's not air, it's the ultrasound pushing them from all directions.
Yeah, 100% real. Absolutely.
But you think that's how they move the pyramids?
I think it's there's a case to be made there. Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I mean, we've said it a million times, right? They had technology that we didn't understand clearly. Their precision in the cutting of the stones. We don't have the technology today to do some of the things that they did. So,
yeah, this
is a real possibility. I think it makes sense.
Yeah, I agree.
So, yeah, I fucks with that.
And they, like you said about the technology, they probably had way better machines that could just do it way easier and yeah. All right.
Huh.
Cool. What?
I wonder if the aliens that we've been seeing are using frequencies to move their spacecraft.
Oh, yeah. Aliens.
Believe what you want, man.
There might be aliens, but they're not coming from outer space.
Here's where we do. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. What?
No.
I was moving forward. You're staying in the past, so let's just stay in the past so we don't have to jump back to the past after I go to the future.
No,
go ahead.
I feel like there was somewhere up underneath them covers, somebody in there could find themselves an insult. But anyways.
What?
Somewhere behind that door, up under them covers, somebody could find an insult in there. Anyways, here's where we differ.
Hold on. Gunner likes Jack.
Is it safe for him to eat? Did you check?
Yeah. I'm not.
Avocados, they can't have avocados.
I know.
Okay,
all right,
so here's where we differ. You think because you believe that the Earth is flat that there can't be an outer space. I think even if the Earth was flat, there could still be an outer space.
How?
It's an outer space. It's
galaxies and planets and shit.
There's something.
Because that's outer space. There's space. You can go up,
Yeah.
and it gets dark, and you can not go past this ice dome.
I
but
think there's stars and things out there that we.
There's stars,
right? Yeah, I believe that there could be
there are
other
lights in the sky.
I think there could be other flat planets out there, other round planets out there that, or
you're misunderstanding the flat Earth model.
Yeah, I don't think there's a dome over us. I don't believe that. There might be. I don't know. But I don't believe.
But
I also don't believe that we're flat. So.
But even if you don't think there's a dome over us, and if it was flat, how would there be things up if we're flat?
There isn't an up. You can't look up.
You can look up, but I'm saying, you think that other planets are just flat up there?
I don't know. Maybe.
That's it.
Maybe.
So the whole thing about flat Earth is people think that it's ridiculous, but like once you actually look at both models and compare it to like reality, the globe just seems absolutely way more ridiculous in a stretch.
Right. It takes some imagination to give.
It takes some television and schooling to teach you.
But some imagination to believe that is possible, is to where a flat Earth you can kind of just picture on a desk somewhere as a flat plane. To envision and believe around Earth and the solar system and all that shit is happening all at the same time, it takes some
creative imagination.
Yes. Yeah, 100%.
Thank you. I agree.
Yeah.
All right. Do you think this is real?
I hope it starts soon.
Yo, why are these all so long? They're only supposed to be 4 seconds.
I think this long pause is real.
I'm gonna cut them down shorter.
Okay.
You think this is real?
What is it? I don't fucking know. What am I? Yeah, I don't know. What is it? Oh, a town.
A city beyond Antarctica.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How do you know it's not a city near Antarctica or in Antarctica?
Well, that's the Antarctic ice wall right there.
Okay.
What do you think?
Could be. Maybe. Maybe.
Okay. Yeah. Have you seen other things? There's other videos of like pyramids and stuff.
Yeah, I've seen that where they're finding
statues and
all kinds of weird shit down there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Could have been real. Could be CGI. Could be bullshit.
Could be
anything. You never fucking know these days.
Never know. They don't want us to know, man.
Yeah. All right, next one.
Okay.
Pineal gland is the third eye. When you read the story of Pinocchio has two words: pine, P-I-N, pineal gland, and occhio is ocula. Occhio in Italian is eye. That's why you go to an oculist. So Pinocchio means the pineal gland. Pinocchio is a puppet. He's not a real person. In order to become a real person, to ascend, you have to activate your pineal gland. You have to stop telling lies. You have to stop being deceived by your friends. You have to stop going to the circuses and the shows, as all the philosophers have ever said, getting drunk, intoxicated with drugs, and to be sober. So the pineal gland is the third eye, and it's our highest consciousness. If you want to be real, just read the story of Pinocchio and activate your Pinocchio.
What do you think?
I think that guy's a fucking clown.
Really?
Oh, I don't. I think it for somebody.
You think he's a clown?
Well, no. Let me rephrase. I think for somebody who's preaching enlightenment, right? He's very judgy. I think people who can activate their pineal gland, right, and be enlightened, and still do drugs. I don't think fucking drugs. I think people can still be entertained by the circus and still find enlightenment. I don't think you have to stop doing those things. I think that's a very judgy perspective that guy has.
It wasn't a judgy. He was going through Pinocchio and basically giving you the story of Pinocchio and putting it in a different context. And that's exactly what it was.
Okay. I think he was being judgy.
Okay.
Hey, you're asking me questions, you mother.
Oh, no. These are answers I wasn't expecting and make sometimes no sense. Here's the next one. Hopefully it's not 8 fucking seconds long.
Giving you time to eat on your jack-off fruit, bro. You're good. I don't want it.
You're so gay.
I don't want
it. I say gay things. Did you read the question?
No, I didn't read it. Oh, this guy again. Here we fucking go. Do you think Bering had the person who was made student chart?
He looks so irritated.
So that's proof of somebody who's fucking clearly autistic next to somebody who's had some media training many times. many times.
Yeah, he's definitely autistic. He had too many vaccines.
But also I think that was actual joy coming from him, and he doesn't know how to regulate it. I don't think that's something he actually feels very often.
Because he's a fucking robot. Robots can't feel joy, bud.
Do you think he was programmed to show joy, and that's what they
probably fucking typed it into his the keyboard that pops out of his neck.
Could be, man.
Joy.
Could be.
I hate that guy.
I was gonna drink on this podcast. Son of a bitch. God damn it. Oh well. I give my assistant the day off. I don't get any fucking drinks. It's fine. I'm gonna.
I don't even have an assistant.
You should get one.
She's out there somewhere.
It doesn't have to be a female, bro.
Ew. See, you're the gay one. Telling me I always bring up gay stuff.
I didn't mean you had to fuck your assistant, dog. What the fuck?
Who's your assistant?
Does it matter?
All right, I'm gonna play the next video.
Intern? Should I call him an intern?
Fucking jackfruit in my teeth.
There are many clues that show just that. That the Great Wall of Tartaria was to keep the Chinese out. Just look at the maps of the old world. It makes much more sense when comparing Tartaria's borders against China. But it's far from the maps that provide us the clues to this. Just look at some of the positionings. Whether it's the fort and the place where the wall would actually defend against people is all on the Chinese side. Except for the sections that they have opened up to tourists and worked tirelessly to rewrite history. But try as hard as they might, they have a long way to go. But many truths are still hidden in plain sight. Like this gentleman, Marco Polo, who was famous for exploring the Chinese Silk Road and never talked about the Great Wall of China, ever. Strangely enough, when you go to Wikipedia here, you'll see Polo wearing a Tartar outfit print from the 18th century. Never mind that he died in 1300, but still. Interestingly, you see the little logo on the top left too. Maybe that's why he never talked about the Great Wall of China, or it was omitted. History is nothing more than a set of lies agreed upon.
That's true.
A set of lies they agreed upon. But if you want to start digging up the truth, you can start right at the controller's official websites.
They told us
and research
many
the
times,
mud flood
man.
and fall of Tartaria.
History is written by the victors.
Question everything, friends.
Yeah. So if you win the war, you get to decide what the history was.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They've kept this hidden
Here's
from
the
you.
second video.
The Great Wall of China isn't just a wall, it's a warning. Think about it. 13,171 miles long. Let me put that in perspective. Crossing the U.S. coast to coast is about 3,000 miles. Now multiply that by 4, and then add 1,000 miles. That's how massive this wall is. Now the question is, who builds something that massive for centuries just to keep a few nomads out? Here is where things get strange. They started building it in 220 BC, over 2,000 years ago. Back then, resources were scarce. Manpower was everything. So ask yourself, what could have scared them so badly they spent more than 1,000 years constructing this monster of a wall? But here's the twist. Take a closer look. The steep side of the wall, the side designed to stop invaders, it's facing China. Yeah, the defenses weren't built to keep people out. They were built to keep something in. And that brings us to the theory of the Tartarian Empire. They say Tartaria built the wall, not the Chinese. And the purpose wasn't to protect, it was to contain, to lock away something so dangerous, so terrifying, that it could threaten the entire empire. That's strange, right? What was the wall really holding back?
What was the wall holding back then? Not the Chinese.
Well, so, dude, I think there was giants. I think there was titans. I think there was all kinds of crazy shit back then. And I think that Tartary was, they lost. And the people that are currently controlling everything won. And that was one of the great resets. I mean, I think we've had multiple resets. And I think they've been in charge. So anytime that we're starting to discover it, I think that they fucking wipe us out again. But what do you think about the wall though?
Oh, I can see that. It makes sense if that is accurate. Like I've never been there to see it.
Yeah.
But
Dude, once GameStop pops, we're going to all these places. This podcast is going to turn into like a fucking adventure.
Dude, I can't wait. I love to travel. I'm a great traveler. I'm a
traveler.
traveler.
We're gonna be doing tons of like gnarly hikes and stuff, trying to find like the real answers to this world. I'm gonna show you some melted fucking buildings.
Fuck yeah, dude! I'm down.
I'm gonna show you some melted fucking buildings that aren't mountains.
We're gonna go to outer space.
We can't, dude.
We're gonna try.
Only if you're a pop star that's gonna lie to everybody can you go to outer space.
We're gonna try.
We could fake it like they did.
No.
Katy Perry and the other dykes.
I don't fake nothing. I keep it. I keep it a buck.
Keep it a buck.
Keep it a buck. 100.
100.
100.
All right. Here's the next.
Here's the next question.
Here.
If elites are baby pedos, is he one of them?
My name is Roy, and
oh yeah.
And for the most evil invention in the world contest, I invented a child molesting robot.
I beg your pardon, what?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll speak up. It's a robot that is designed to molest children. And it can, theoretically, molest twice as many children as a human molester in, quite frankly, half the time. I eat children. How old are you? 12. Oh, okay. Only to 10.
Okay, that's good.
Yes.
That's good.
Children and pineapple.
Hail Satan. Seth threat?
Hail Satan.
Last but not least, look at this Instagram post. I bent down to tell her how much I love to eat little children.
So do you think if the elites are baby chomo eating, them, do you think The Rock is one of them?
Yeah. 100%. Yeah, 100%.
Definitely. 1,000%.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Good.
They don't let you get. They don't let you get to that level unless you are.
Oh fuck!
Participating.
Yeah.
So
1,000%, and he's at the top. Fuck. All right, here's the next one.
Yeah,
this one's pretty good.
San Andreas was a great movie.
Alexandra Daddario. Carla Gugino.
Tooth Fairy was a great movie.
Ew, what the fuck?
The Babysitter. Was he in The Babysitter? Something like
What's
that.
What's the Babysitter?
Isn't he? I don't know. It's a rock movie, isn't it?
No, the Babysitter. Who's in the Babysitter? It's not called the Babysitter.
I don't fucking know. But I know he made a lot of bad movies and he got more and more famous. So, like, how the fuck does that happen?
Yeah. Here's the next one. What do you think?
Man or woman? Oh,
At
shit.
this phase of my life, I'm in therapy right now because I'm transitioning. You know, just so proud of how you are being a role model for dealing with a child that's transgender.
Absolutely.
And that's, you know, that warms my heart, particularly as a black man. You
We did a full episode on her. This just happened. I guess the thing that people are like going up against is that they're saying that she was talking about Marlon Wayans is all black man.
But
which
she went like
is exactly
as a black man.
Yes, exactly. She fucking slipped up like a motherfucker. Alternatively, maybe that they're trying to make it like it was never a secret, so they're doing like little things here and there, and then when it like comes out, they'll be like, "We weren't hiding it ever." Look at this interview. Look at Obama say Michael. Look at Obama say Michael like 18 times in videos. Like, oh, it's the man or woman,
bro. We been knowing she got that hog on her, dog.
She got that hog on her.
She got a piece, bro.
Ugh.
She got a piece. You seen her on Ellen?
Ugh.
You seen her on Ellen? Half bricked up.
Well, we saw that one video of that girl that was like passed around by the elites, and she was saying how Michael Levon had like a giant.
I told you, bro.
Rocket launcher.
She got that. She got that hog on her. She got that hog on her.
Yeah. All right. Next one. This is man or woman too.
Why do you like playing this game?
This is Princess Kalina of Bulgaria. Is that a man or a woman?
Is that The Rock? Was that The Rock in like?
No, that was
bro? Is that a new Rock movie? That's a new Rock movie, bro.
The Princess of Bulgaria.
Princess of Bulgaria. What the fuck, bro? What kind of shit you got me watching, dog?
Man or woman?
That's The Rock, dog. Jesus Christ, Stone. If that ain't The Rock, that's Stone. What the fuck? Yeah, it's a man. What the fuck?
If that's not The Rock, that's Stone. You're retarded.
Well, some people say cucumber tastes better.
If that's not The Rock, that's Stone. Oh, that was great. That was funny. All right, next one.
Okay. I don't like this game, dude. You told me we were going to have to play this game.
George is the only person running for president who has been a congressman,
They slowed that down.
ambassador to the United Nations,
How you going to pick on Bob Bush?
chief of the
Barbara.
U.S. liaison office to
How
the
you pick on
People's
Bobby
Republic
Bush?
of China.
Bro, I tried to look for every interview of her talking, and they all sounded like this.
The head of the whole
So I thought it was
intelligence
edited
system,
too.
so
I thought
there's
they
no
edited the
question
voice.
about that. There's nothing wrong with having a president who knows something about something, incidentally. Though I'd never worked in this field. Oh, I did once in
It's a
Washington,
fucking
little
gay.
bit. But I
Leave
thought
Bobby Bush
I
alone,
would
bro.
push teaching Jane and John to read. I think that is one of the great lacks in our country.
Nah,
We're
that's
cheating our
slowed
children.
down. That's slowed down. Though.
And I decided.
All right, but look at
there are
him.
very many good programs out there. Reading
Yeah,
is
he's
fundamental.
homely.
There are a
He
lot
a
of
homely
good
bitch, bro.
ones. And that I could
Bro.
take a page
She's an
from every
unattractive
First Lady's
woman.
book.
One or the other.
Bro,
What's up?
her hands were as big as bananas, and her Adam's apple was about as big as her balls. Bro, Barbara Bush is a dude.
Okay. All right.
What do you think?
Is she still? Are they still alive?
Yes.
Mic check.
No.
Oh, okay. Well.
Al Gore. George Bush Sr. is dead. I don't know if the wife is dead or not.
Okay. All
But
right.
the wife is a husband.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know, man.
As a matter of fact. Mic check! She's dead. They're all fucking... Anyway, it's not sad if she is dead. Alright, this is actually not a conspiracy one. This is just fucking ridiculous. Retarded or insecure, D?
I'm a little both some days.
Long ass titles.
Such a beautiful thing, mother and daughter sharing the same husband and baby daddy. You know, it's such a beautiful thing.
It's not often that a mom and daughter are pregnant at the same time, let alone by the same man, but we wouldn't want things to be any other way. So when I found out that my mom was pregnant and by the same man as me, you know, honestly it was unexpected because again, we weren't trying at all fake, right? For a baby, but I just like...
Nah, that's fake, bro.
I don't think there was ever a moment in my mind where, you know, I was upset about it. It was pure joy and bliss for me, like, to know that I get to carry a baby alongside the woman who birthed me.
First of all.
And that our baby's DNA from the same man. And,
this guy,
you know, he's been so supportive and sweet. And I couldn't imagine things any other way now.
I really crave the sweet and salty. And so, I mean, anything from potato chips dipped in ice cream to pizza drizzled with chocolate. I try to get Nick to...
I don't know what that was. All right, go ahead. Sorry. You wanted to talk the whole video. I just wanted to get through it.
Why?
Was it... You think it was fake?
Well, one, I think it's... But first of all, why they put...
What is it?
First of all, why they couldn't put father on the screen? They said pregnant by the same baby daddy. Yo, y'all some racist sons of bitches, bro. Not every black dude's a baby daddy. They could be fathers, you fucking whores. Secondly, I almost threw up when she said I like sweet and sour. Like, what you tasting your own daughter's pussy? What the fuck? What the fuck is going on, bro? What planet am I? Why are we here right now? Why?
You're fucking retarded. Was she retarded or insecure?
Which one? The mom or the daughter, bro? You're telling me if you're fucking some bitch and you got her pregnant, and then you slip off and get her daughter pregnant, she's gonna be cool with it? What the fuck?
Yeah, that's fucking weird.
Yo, people
like
are
Jerry Springer.
That can't be real. That can't be real. Either the mom or the daughter's got to be fucked.
Okay. All right. This is the last one.
I would like to meet him, though.
Enough up to see what the Earth looked like was a guy named Auguste Piccard. Most of us have never heard of this person because when he made it to the stratosphere, he said he saw what appeared to be a flat disk with an upturned edge.
I know.
Now, after Auguste Piccard ventured to the stratosphere, we have the U.S. Air Force showing us the stars from space for the very first time. And when you look at what they showed us, what they actually saw, you begin to understand why the moon landing never had stars in the background, why they're not showing us stars from space anymore, because it's very difficult to pull this off.
The sky is deep black.
You can see the stars.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and pretty much all the time you can see the stars.
The sky, of course, was black.
The heavens are 10 times as bright, stars 10 times as numerous.
And we cannot see stars.
The thing about Carl Sagan, billions of billions, there really are billions and billions of stars, and you can see them.
It's an unfathomable blackness, like texture you feel like you could stick your hand into.
And that's when things start to get weird, because people have gone back and looked at declassified documents that for some reason keep mentioning a flat, non-rotating Earth. Over and over again, it's in their flight plans, it's in all their working models. This flat, stationary Earth repetitively keeps showing up. If it doesn't exist, there'd be absolutely no reason to base all of your science on it. Something else shows up. In the 50s, in Russia, they had documents describing the firmament.
And deals. It's a long fly ball going back, and the ball shatters the sky, bringing the ocean itself down into the stadium.
You're referencing The Simpsons.
Well, that was just
The Simpsons are predictors
Simpson.
of shit, bro. Somebody
Yeah.
from the future is on The Simpsons.
Yeah. Yeah, so all these astronauts don't see stars, and then some of them do see stars.
Yeah, there's some
How are you not seeing them on the moon?
There's some inconsistencies there. For sure. Yeah, dude, I don't think the moon landing's real anymore. I wish it was. It'd be cool, but I don't think it's real.
I wish it was. Why do you wish it was?
Because it'd be cool. It'd be cool, man.
Now you know that the moon is just a light, and they're lying to you about going to it.
Well, yeah, I don't want to hear your bullshit.
All right, well, that's all I got for you today.
That was a fun one, bud. I like that.
Yeah?
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Start mixing it up.
Did you like it? Did it feel good?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, take that.
Don't talk to me. Like
Oh, dude, ew, thinking about that, him saying that, like...
that. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, bro.
Quick and dirty. It's like I like it.
God's. What's your shirt say?
Godspeed.
Say it with your chest.
Godspeed.
Godspeed, bro.
Godspeed.
You've reached the offices of the Godspeed podcast. We are currently closed. Please leave your information and someone will return your call within 24 business days. Thank you.
And that a good portion of birds are actually government surveillance. And this was all said on the record. Conspiracy theorists have been talking about the surveillance birds for like 5, 10, 20 years now. Like, we're past it. 3 years ago, I was trying to blow the whistle on surveillance mosquitoes, and that's still not mainstream, but we're way beyond that. The surveillance is literally in the food and drink. I can't say the word on here, but if you know, you know. Literally cameras in like everything, like your treadmill, your TV, and most of them can operate without being plugged in or having a battery. We actually live in a real-life Truman Show, and you don't need to be a person of high importance to be watched. I've spent months posting videos of obvious UFOs to be called crazy by everybody, including people in real life, and this UFO hearing comes and goes, and people just act like it's normal. They casually declassify huge lies that they put on, and I don't know if people just don't notice or if they don't care.